Hi, everybody. I really don't have much today to report in my reporting mode here. I like this thing in my hair and just my hair poking up like this. It makes me look pretty groovy, don't you think? Excuse my nightgown. It's another day of not getting dressed. But I've had kind of a depressing, well, not depressing day, but a day. I've just been having a day. Now, I've been trying. This here is the outside piece that I cut off of the cow that I just did. Whoops. This was on the outside, the edge. And so I wanted to start on another little bit of that stuff. What the heck? It's not latch hooking. It's not locker hooking. It's that stuff. How did I do this? I am just, my mind is done gone. It's punch needle. I had to read it on this box. Punch needle. Okay, so I tried a couple of the things I had. I put this in here, and I can't get it to work in this. I can't get it to stay. Which this, the weave is a little bit looser than this. So then I don't have anything tighter than this except for, they said this was monk's cloth, and this is monk's cloth. But this has got a looser weave than this. So I was looking through, and I actually ordered a piece today. It'll be here on Tuesday, I think. That kind of looks like it might be a little tighter. That it might be the same stuff. But if it's not, if it doesn't work, because this will still work for other things. This will still work for other things. And so I'll be able to use that for other things. But I don't know how to look for the right stuff. I don't know. I need this stuff because this worked perfect. So I'm not throwing this away. I'm saving this for whatever reason because I save stuff. But this will work for locker hooking. It'll work for locker hooking. It will work for the rug hooking with the strips of wool. It'll work this. So, I'll use this. But I gotta find my hook. I am constantly losing things. Okay, but what I want to show you this. I started stitching this on to this bag, and I was having a little bit of trouble stitching it. I got almost the whole thing stitched on there now, but I pinned it on first so it would stay put. I love those bent pins. Somebody said that those were made for quilters. Well, I'd never seen them before I saw them on that place I see things on, Temu. And so I said, those look pretty cool. And so I ordered them. Oh my God. I think I dripped my taco. I wear most of my dinner. Okay. But I wanted to show you this. And I was having trouble. Then I remembered these needles that I had. These are twin pointed quick stitch needles, and apparently they're made. This needle should only be used with 18 count Aida and 36 count to 55 count even weave silk gauze. Those are some more things. I have not a clue what they are. Well, I wonder if Aida cloth and stuff would be, that's for Tapestry and cross. Okay, I don't know. But anyhow, I thought because I was having so much trouble, because I got my hand inside the bag and outside the bag to get this stitching, and to get it stitched all the way around. And I was having trouble, so then I thought, well, I got those double-ended needles, and I thought, I'm going to try that. So the thing with this needle is you thread it in the center. But then you got to remember, both ends are sharp, so you can't push your needle with your finger because that will hurt. So, but it's threaded in the middle. And what made me think about that, and I knew I had them in my sewing box. I'm surprised that I had them where I could find them. Okay, let's see, which way am I going? Okay, so what is nice about this double-ended needle is I can poke it in. I'm poking it in and pull it through and then poke it right back without having to turn the needle. This is a little, and the needle also is very bendy. It'll bend. So you got to be like careful. So then, but because you do not have to turn the needle because it's pointy on both ends, boy, does that make it easier. So, but the thing is, having it pointy on both ends, and this is a little bit hard to stitch through, this burlap with the plastic backing. And so once I pull the needle through, then I don't have to turn the needle once I got it underneath there. I just poke it back up. And so the needle stays where I put it. I mean, do you know what I'm saying? It's wait a minute, did I make a knot there? Got my thread in a little bit of a wad there. It'll be okay. It's okay. But see, now I went all the way around this much and didn't have any troubles whatsoever. Then I said, well, I'm going to just show people this here needle. See, now I'm poking it through and then right away sticking it back up. See, now there, that went good. And then pull it. So I'm sort of making a whip stitch around the edge. So I poke it through. And then right away able to push it back up without having to turn the needle underneath there. And I like that. So I don't know. I haven't done any, what does it say? For tapestry and cross stitch. Okay, so I'm going to be doing some cross stitch because I have a dear lady that said that she's sending me a cross stitch kit, which that will be my first cross stitch to use. So then I'll learn what Ada cloth is too if it's in the kit. I'm beginning to think that kits are a great learning tool if you're going to do something new. Like this kit, I was just amazed at what all came in it. That it had so much in the kit. And so if you are learning something new, buying a kit, I think, is probably almost your best bet, because then you'll do the kit up and then know if that is something you want to do. But I'm liking this needle. I'm thinking this needle is amazing as to The only thing I don't like about the needle is I'm used to pushing at the top of the needle to push things through. What you can't do that with this because it will poke right through your little old finger. But I'm just kind of making a little whip stitch around just to get it stick. Oh, see there, I just poked myself in my bottom hand. So it's, I guess you would say that there's a little learning curve to use this kind of needle. Okay, I've about got my thread used up here, so I'm just going to poke that down in there and then cut that off. And I didn't tie a knot inside there, but I've learned what I like to do sometimes when it's too hard to tie a knot in the end of something. I'll just put a little dab of glue right where that last stitch comes through, and it's just fine. But see how that thread, can you see how that thread is through the center of the needle? The eye is in the center of the needle. So I went up and then back down, and back up and then back down without having to turn the needle. And I like that. I think that's awesome. Now, I still have a little bitty bit more to go on this to finish up that. I'll put that needle back in here because I'll lose that needle quick as, and I'll put it back in my sewing box. But these pins, I guess they're quilting pins, but they're bent. And when I seen them, I didn't know they were for quilters, but I thought, boy, those just look like they'd be so handy. And so they are, because it's rounded, and then when you pin something like this, it pins so easily. So that's a new thing in my brain that I can use. So I'm glad to have them. So all I have to do now on here is I got from here to sew, which I got to put some more thread on my needle. And then this will be just a little patch on the front of the bag just to make it just beautiful. And this is a nice bag then. This has just turned a very simple Dollar Tree bag into something that is, carry it to Paris. You can carry it to anywhere. So see how we learn as we go? We just learn as we go. And so I like learning new things. But I'm going to try this other cloth I have on the ring now. I'm going to use my my hook and my strips of wool, and I'm going to see what I can do on here. But I want to get the right fabric to be able to do this punch needle. So if you're a punch needle professional, help me. But anyway, yeah, if you're a punch needler and you find, because they say that that's monk's cloth, and this said it was monk's cloth too, but I guess I need a monk's cloth that has got a tighter weave, because I would try, see, I still have my needle right here. Papa Bear, are you right there? Okay. But see, could you fill my water up with bottle? My water up with bottle? I'm a mess. Could you fill my bottle up with water?
Fill your water up with bottle?
Yeah, fill my water up with bottle. Okay. Now see, watch what I'm doing. See, this is what I'm telling. This is what I'm telling you here. Excuse my nightgown. I just got to get a little bit more professional. Not be running around in my underwear. Okay. But there's some days I just wear my nightgown all day. I don't see no reason to get dressed. Okay, so anyway, like now, I'll put that in just normally. pull it out, slide it across, go in again, and look, it pulled that first loop right out. And I'm not, and none of the loops are staying in. They're all coming back out. None of the loops are staying in. They just pop right back out. So is it, and I'm using the same needle and the same yarn that I did the cow with, and the cow did perfect. This just brings tears to my eyes. What if I put a double layer of this? I don't know. I just don't know. But see, this stuff that I use is just a tighter weave. And so when you poke it in there and pull it back out, and look at, even without a hoop on that little scrap piece, them loops are staying. So I just pulled them out. But I don't know. I'm puzzled. That just puzzles me. All right, okay. I'm not going to keep you guys long today because I don't want to. I don't want to. Oh, thank you. You are. I wouldn't trade you for a solid gold chicken. He's a good man, I'm telling you. I sell him if the price is right. But he would be a lot of money, a lot. I ain't telling you to nobody. What if it's one of the Kardashians? He don't want no Kardashian.
I'm sure I ain't selling people in
Okay. All right. I ain't selling him to no Kardashian. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna thank you for picking that up. I've been thinking about picking it up all day when I step over it. I didn't want to bend. So I'm going to pick something out of You Are Stronger Than You Know today. That's the book that's right here, so that's the one mint. Let me see. Okay, you have the power. Did I just read that one recently? I don't know. You have the power. Have patience with yourself and the situation. Live in the moment, one day at a time, not fretting about the past or worrying about the future. You have strength enough for the present, and that's all you need for now. Allow yourself the luxury of peace, and don't take on more than you have to. Learn to let go. Refuse negative thoughts. Replace them with positive ones. Look, absolutely. Look for the good things in your life, yes, and make a point to appreciate them. Believe in yourself and know that you have the power. You are ultimately the one in charge of your life and the only person in the world who can change it. No matter how much others are pulling for you or how much anyone else cares, you must do what needs to be done to make your present and future everything you need it to be. That was written by Barbara Cage. I need to go read this to my children. And I mean, I need to get me in a pulpit. Read this to my children. I'm gonna. They might all walk out on me, but I'm gonna read this right here on them, my adult children. Man, I liked my children better when they was little and I could tuck them in that night, read them a little bedtime story, say their little prayers with them, and then go to sleep contented. Now they're adults, and they're making me nuts. I love them. I do love them. I do love them. I love them. I love them. But they just making me nuts. I look at all these other families on Facebook and stuff and YouTubes and all. They got these great, wonderful families. And I think, where did I go wrong? I want one of them great, wonderful families. But I want it to happen to the children I gave birth to. Okay, that's all the complaining for today. And I'm going to ask God to watch over you every step you take, every move you make, keep you safe and secure, keep you happy, healthy, and humble and well fed, and all the good stuff. I just want the good stuff for you. And no matter how much your kids drive you nuts, or the neighbors drive you nuts, or the mailman or whatever, milkman. God, I have milkman. But anyway, um, no matter how bad it gets, stay another day. I say that every day to myself and to you because I did have a daughter that did not stay another day. She gave up. I won't ever get over that. And I want you to stay another day because the people that you leave behind, they never get over it. All right. I love you so much. Thank you for watching. And hopefully tomorrow I'll have a better show for you. Well, maybe not any better. I don't ever get any better, I say. But anyway, I say God bless you. Papa, you have anything to say?
Y'all have a good day.
There he is. He said, y'all have a good day. Okay, that's Papa. Oh, and he's got, we didn't have mail run, of course, today because it's Sunday. So he's still at 20 cards of his, hopefully to get 80. I'm the one that wants him to get 80. I want him to have 80 cards. But he did get a gift he got a gift from a subscriber, and she asks to she says, just don't give my name, just say subscriber or friend. And but he got a water, it's like a bird bath that's like on a stick, and you can put water in it, and it's got a little like a little water fountain that will work right in it, so it works by solar, and so that the water will keep churning. And then he also got a bag of bird seed, and he also got another hanging bird feeder that's solar, and it's got a light in it. And so we don't have it hanging yet because we got to figure out where to hang it. And I was thinking about getting another shepherd's hook, but I could maybe just put like a little string from a tree branch and hang it that way. And so, but it's so beautiful, so beautiful. Oh my gosh, we're going to be in bird heaven I say we, it's Papa's toys, but I get to enjoy them too. Today we sat on a porch, but Kaya was at her Gigi's house because she went to church with her Gigi, and we were bored, half out of our minds out there. We had the birds to watch, but there was no 3-year-old running around. And that 3-year-old, she just runs around and she flies like a bird. She got wings. Oh gosh, I said to Papa, it is just too quiet out here. We're so used to having them girls here. Okay, I'm really letting you go this time. And so, yes, if you haven't sent Papa a card, and if you can, then send him a card so we can get up to 80 cards. And we decided we are going to go live. We're going to do a live stream on the 20th, and he's going to be opening all his birthday cards on a live stream. And so that it might go a while, but people can come and go, as they please. You don't have to stay for the whole thing, and then it'll still be watchable afterward. I have to go in the morning and get my blood. Look at this. Were they blood? Look, they left that bruise right there. But I have to go. Well, they on both arms and both bruises. But anyway, I have to go back in the morning and have that blood work done again. I thought they were just checking. I think they were just checking my B12. But now they said I got to go and have it checked again. So I don't know what. They were checking something else too, though, because they had 2 tubes of blood. But I don't know. So I got to go in the morning. They got to recheck it. So I don't know why. All right. So I'm going to let you go. And then I'll probably get on tomorrow afternoon and let you know if I lived through another blood draw. And so y'all take care of yourself. And pet your dogs and cats for me. If you don't have any dogs or cats, just pat yourself on the back or go rent a unicorn. I don't know. Okay, God bless. Thanks for watching. Thanks. Where's the thing? Oh, there it is.